Recording in progress.
Hello, everyone. Jose J. Garcia, real estate investor, coach, and mentor here. Got the Let's Do Deals Tuesday. Every Tuesday call. Make sure y'all mute y'all's. I think I'm echoing a little bit. If y'all can mute y'all's speakers there, unless you need to talk, you're welcome to unmute yourself at this point. Marcy, good evening, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You got a deal. I remember. Make sure you let me know in the end. If I forget, just remind me. Why is it always raining in Georgia? I don't know. Make lemonade. Do different percent. Oh, okay, Vivian as well. Yes, ma'am. Towards the end, you can present that. Trey, same thing. Okay, good deal. Texas, Lone Star State. Awesomeness. Good deal. Okay. Well, let's jump right into this here. There's still a few people trying to join us, so we'll let them in. So, as some of you on here, I don't know, not paying attention to everybody that's on the screen, but as most of you or some of you may know, we are in the process of building GMHU. And let's talk about that for a second here to kind of clarify a couple things, because starting, if not already, you probably already talked to some of our agents within the company. So think of GMHU as two companies. Okay. We have the investment side. Okay. The investment side, you don't hear me say this a whole lot, is mobile home partnering. Mobile home partnering on the side is any and everything you think of with a mobile home. That is where we invest in mobile homes to flip them, rent to own, finance them, JV, move, demo, anything you think of. That's side of the business. Then we have GMHU. GMHU is nothing more than the educational field. This is where we teach, coach students, investors, people, anybody who wants to get into mobile home investing. So that's this side of the business. It works like a loop because it circles around. If you go through GMHU and you go to learn how to invest in mobile homes, when you are done or getting towards the end or start, or however you want to get your first investment, I do coach some students. They come in with investments. Some bring me problems with their investments. That's okay. But at one point or another, you're going to be ready for your first deal, next deal, additional, whatever it may be. So therefore, we push you around to the investing side. So it's like one giant circle. We just keep spinning around. We're feeding deals. At the same time, of course, we open this floor because there is so much inventory that we have available that we created the Let's Do Deals. So that's where this sheet is from. This is nothing more than us wholesaling deals at a great discount to you all investors. Now, if you're a GMHU student already, you get dibs on that, meaning that if you're just an investor, we love you the same, but a GMHU student is going to get first dibs over a property. Should there be an investor and a GMHU student both interested in one property, GMHU takes it, that sort of thing. Okay. So part of growing the business, okay, because we're getting busier. I've actually backed away from trying to get any deals. And I say trying because when you brand market and advertise enough, you can't help but to bring deals. I don't really have to advertise so much right now. I've noticed that in the past 2 weeks, I've kind of dipped here and there and just advertise a little bit more out of habit. And I just repeatedly every day, all day. So this goes right back to people saying there are no deals. I have people calling me telling me I got your card months ago, or I've heard about your so and so said. And that is the point of advertising, marketing yourself, right? Okay. When people think about buying or selling a mobile home, they should be thinking about you. And it's only going to happen if you're around, if you're available, if they're seeing you over and over. Go to my social media. I post every day, multiple times a day. Okay. If I had just a little bit more time, I'd post a little bit more. So there's never enough. I'll stop when IG or Twitter, Instagram says that's enough. Okay. Which I don't see that happening. But I will introduce my team here in a few minutes. We'll go ahead and jump on this call. So what I was getting on that is that as part of growing the team, that's kind of been my focus. I backed off a little bit from getting so many deals and trying to put the team together. Okay. One thing, as you all may have noticed, and I said I would not do, is delay. You know, a lot of you used to message me and within seconds you had a response. You message me now and you get a response the next day. That's unacceptable. I don't operate that way. So that's why I had to bring a team so that we can all contribute to the company. We can all answer you and we can be more proactive and answer you quicker. Nobody wants to wait on an answer, right? So that's what I've been working on. But the team is building, it's growing. We have some phenomenal people working now. And I'm thinking as early as next week, we're going to start seeing a lot of inventory because I'm going to dip right back out there to markets. We already have a lot of park owners all throughout Georgia, a bunch in South Carolina. Some of you asking about North Carolina, that's coming as well. Henderson specifically. Okay, so we'll have all areas covering. All right. I'm going to share a couple deals here. Give it a minute, make sure you can see my screen there. Yeah, good. Yeah, see that? Okay, so don't forget the latest upload sheet, top right, yellow box. That's where we put all the latest, the newest, upcoming, or what just got placed on the sheet for your reference. Okay, now this sheet, if you don't already have the link to it, let us know. We will send it to you every time we make a change. It updates, so every time you go to click on it, you have the latest and the greatest version each time. So in Dublin, where we do a lot of business, we have 6 new mobile homes coming. Those are going to be available as early as tomorrow. I actually reviewed those all today, but working on numbers, documents, that sort of thing, I was not able to finalize the due diligence. I'm not going to present them until I am for sure, but I'm almost certain we'll get these. So that's 6 more homes in Dublin coming available. Florence, South Carolina, you see that we have 3 homes that are available now, 55, 50, 55, and 58 lots. Check those out on the tabs. We have 17 more coming in that park. That's what I'm talking about, bunches. Some of you wondering, I hope you have been able to see my screen, by the way. It says participants can now see your screen. So I'm just on the front sheet. So any of you thinking like that, and think, I mean, this may be even a chance for some of you to get creative. Maybe some of you want to have 2, 3 partners as y'all's team and come in as a JV between y'all and say, give me 5 of those in Florence. So just get ideas on that and think. Don't forget, I do provide a 15-minute consultation call. So some of you could use that to ask me some of those questions. That is no cost to that. Okay. New move-in readies, we have those available, of course, and a couple more that are coming available. Eatonton, a lot of people have asked about this. I actually got to finally see this in person. The original what we had, now that one needs to be moved, okay, but it's in a great location. It's a beautiful mobile home. It's actually at a lake in front of the water. I mean, it's a beautiful setup, but it has to go. So that one will be available October 1st. Then we have a making a move and ready and a couple other ones that are coming available. I did not put Grovetown I didn't put on here, so that's another one. So again, a lot of research that we're doing on a lot of these properties, but not so many that I was able to put on. You do not have to wait until next Tuesday to see those deals. Tomorrow or Thursday, when I upload them, they'll be on here, so you can go ahead and check them out, and you can go ahead and ask information on them additional if you are interested. You do not have to wait until next Tuesday. I don't recommend that you do, or you may be missing out on a deal. Somebody else will take initiative and do ask on that. Okay. All right, let's start with this one right here. I don't even know where we're at. So this one's in Macon, Georgia. This is a single wide metal on metal, 2-bedroom, 1 bath. The lot rent is $350. Only asking $2,000 for the home. The rental rate on this area is $650. Resales $18K. Somebody told me somebody was interested in this earlier, by the way. I got to check my messages. This may be pending. I'm not sure, but great for a beginning investor. You will see me put a bunch of notes like this from time to time on here. Like I call them little nuggets, and there's a reason behind that. And again, ask me, send me an email. What does this mean? Or what do you think about this? I don't mind going into. Now, I don't have time to break each and every home with you, so bear on that as well. But little ideas like this, there's a reason why. Why is it a great investment for a beginner? Because it's metal on metal. It is very easy to rehab the inside and the outside. If the roof is shot and is gone, which is not in this home, a simple resale, you're looking at $200 to $300 tops. That includes material and labor. That easy. Outside, I mean, you can paint the home. That's $300-400 maybe for paint and labor, again, because it's metal on metal. It's easy. You can spray it or you can roll them. I've seen them done both, and they both look just as good. So things like that make it for easy. If you look at the inside, I mean, besides trash and junk all over the place, I mean, you're actually seeing real lumber, which is always a plus. The particle board has been replaced by someone at some point, which is great. And the rest of it is touch up. That's all that you have to do. So come in and clean up. And it's not like it's piled up to the top, like, lot 24, I believe that was one of the lots that was on here. They had so much trash in one room, you couldn't even make it to the bathroom. So things like that, I mean, you have to take into account and being able to, even estimate what it may cost to rehab them. But this would be a great one for that. Okay. We have Grovetown. This is the one we were talking about. It's a 95 model, 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single wide. It does not have the wind zone, but based on where it's located, I can almost assure you that it's a wind zone 1. We can verify. Title is available. Title in hand. Asking price is $5,500. or best offer, move-in readies especially, they are slightly negotiable. Must move location, like I mentioned, as you can see some of the damage that are on here, and you can tell. Beautiful home, not very well taken care of, that's for sure, especially something like this vinyl. Okay. Dublin, like I mentioned, we're going to have a few units there. Let me see. So here's another one. I think it just got through this week. And I am coming from the field. I've been out all day looking at inventory. So networking. But this is another one. If it has not been presented, this is a move-in ready. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath. We just got through doing it. Now, why do these matter? Some of you may wonder, well, this is not exactly a deal. Well, no and yes. You know, some investors don't care to deal with handymen and contractors. I can't say I can't blame you in a way. Okay. Sometimes it gets aggravated or overwhelming trying to continually keep up with. I mean, talk about it almost feels like a babysit job. Not talking bad about anybody, but for those investors that are thinking like that, hey, I simply want to take an investment that I can get move-in ready. It's ready to go. I can put a tenant and rent it forever. Well, then something like this wouldn't make sense for you, because even like that, I mean, our contracts clearly state that you cannot sublease, but it does not mean, depending on who you are as an investor, there ain't some gray area that you may be allowed. Okay, so just keep that in mind, and that's why we show you these. But then again, of course, we have some end buyers that come through our sheet. They don't join the calls here very much. I don't see them, but they do come in and check it out. Trying to find out where all. Okay, I know I have a couple here, the Florence ones I was talking about. We were trying to put these in individual tabs, so pay attention. If it says Florence, South Carolina, 50, 55, 58, obviously that means three lots. And if it goes more than that, I'll probably get with the team to make sure that they do split them and put individual tabs, so it's a little easier. But just scroll, make sure you're not missing out on something. Okay, so here's lot 50, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, asking $3K lot rent. When you think South Carolina, I mean, beautiful markets. That's all I'm gonna say to that. Florence, Spartanburg, Greenville. I mean, the markets are there, period. So HUD data plate. If you don't know what that is, you need to find out. Okay, 2-bedroom, 1 bath, asking 3,000, 350 lot rent, rent the rate 650, resale 18K. Next one, the 58, this is a double wide. If I keep one of these three to start with, it'll be this double wide. I like it. I like the way not every park is structured the same, of course, and this one here is just kind of weird the way they set them up. Some are spaced out more than others, like this double wide. It has basically an acre land with it. So I like that, and I like the way it's positioned. But lot 58, 3-bedroom, 2 bath, only 3,700. Lot rent is 350. Rental rate 775, probably go to 800 really. Resale value 23K. Okay, and then we have some up north. Spartanburg, that's another one. I think I've already broken down some of this and what's happening here, so I'm not going to go into detail anymore. But next week we do have the second lot coming available. Long story short, all these units that we have now, we're already working on this one here. That top right corner you see is being rehabbed right now. That's what it means by sold JV. Only one unit. The rest of them are coming available. We are converting this park from all H to 55 most likely. We will know by the end of the month if they will allow us to do such. So we'll know that. But all these other units are month to month, and basically the park is trying to clean out all the bad apples, if you will, and bring in new residents. That being said, as they're being evicted, that's when we get them. We're hoping to see one next week and maybe 2 the week after that. So we're going to have to start getting a few of these. Like I mentioned, if you look at the numbers, they check out. Beautiful little park. Okay, very quiet. I'll show you what that looks like once it's done. I'll probably upload some previous and post pictures on that as well. Okay, there isn't as many as I like to show you. Now here's another one, McKenzie. This is a perfect park for those of you that want to JV on a 5 from the get-go. McKenzie, Tennessee. Okay, some people say it's in the middle of nowhere. Kind of is, but it's a good little market, and the numbers check out. I will be going up there not next week, but the week after that, on a Tuesday or Wednesday, and I'm gonna be visiting with the park as they're trying to grow the park, add pads. My idea. That's what I do. Okay, maximize your profits, and I will be getting pictures from lot 49 because as you can see, we have none. So I'll get those, and I'll get a little more specifics. This is just a little view of the park and what it looks like. It's one giant loop. Okay, nice park, nice park owners, and they are on the process of buying a second one. Who do you think is going to get the inventory? Okay, network. That's what I'm talking. We got these two here with minimal work. I think I presented them last week, but I don't think I got enough attention out of these. Again, some of you have got to start looking at these numbers and seeing, do they make sense? Okay, if you're waiting to fall in love with the mobile home, I don't know what to tell you. I'll fall in love with something, and that's going to be this right here, the numbers. All right. Let me present my team real quick, and then I will let the couple students here present their deal. So let's see, a couple questions. What is a trailer park located? What park is the Macon trailer park located in? Mark, are you asking for the name or the address? Martha, Henderson, JB, Florence, Big, Florence. Yes. Yeah. Florence and Spartanburg, I would definitely JB. That's something we can do. That's no problem. Okay. So Monica is on here. Monica is more so from the education side. She will be on these calls, always to assist, help us any way she can. She is phenomenal, is doing great. Most of you on here have probably already spoke to her as part of the event, and she will be contacting you here and there, and she is a good point of contact. So she will attend these calls as well, but very much even more the Sunday calls. And we do have the webinar starting soon. One thing I'm gonna go ahead and toss is these calls will go into a membership very soon. We're thinking at the mid or end of October. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you're already a GMHU student or a JV partner, you just carry on. Those are free to you, but anybody else, these are membership calls. Okay. Next to, I don't know how y'all can see the screen on my screen. Gloria's next to me to my right hand. So that's what she is. She is the head of sales operation, and she is more so on the mobile home partnering side. So she's the one that takes care of the sales, all these. At one point, I wouldn't doubt it if she takes over this call as well. I'll try to hang on here as much as I can, but I'm venturing. We're growing. The goal is nationwide very soon. So that is my focus for this next and the next few years. So Gloria here, if you want to speak on here for a second, Gloria. Now, we did make a video on her and put it on all of our social media, but she is basically in charge of all these deals that you're going to see upcoming. So anybody that wants to reach out to, she'll be there as well.
Hey, everybody. As he mentioned, my name is Gloria. I met a few of you last weekend at the Shadow event, and that was great. If you guys haven't had a chance to attend one of those, I highly suggest it. A lot of information was given that day, and it's really good to have like sight on scene, eyes on the product that you know that you want to invest in. So if you've not done that yet, highly suggest that. Vivian, I did just see your comment, and yes, I will get with you on that folder. As he had mentioned, I'm going to be over the sales department. So if you guys have any questions, if you're new to investing, feel free to reach out to me. My number is 912-227-1060. You're welcome to call me, text me. We can exchange emails. If you're looking to expand your portfolio, if you're looking for a certain area, if you need an area and you don't see it on the spreadsheet, get with us because we're most likely able to get inventory in that area. So it was nice meeting all of you, and I look forward to working with everybody.
Let me answer this one question here real quick. So Mark, good question. And I want to address that, why I'm not going to answer that question out loud. There is a lot of people who don't join this call, but they do see this video when it goes on replay recording. That's another thing. Soon, if you want to deal, if you want to be part of this, you're going to have to join. I will be recording these videos for educational purposes, but they will not be shared past that. Okay. So they're not going to go on our YouTube, not unless you're a member, part of the membership, like we say. Why do I not say the address out loud? Is we used to just go ahead and put the addresses on the sheet or just tell them to you. And anybody that caught it, many times I will start getting my phone blown up from park management. Hey, do you have so-and-so out here trying to look at this or that? Or people were taking upon themselves to kind of just go see the inventory anytime. So it just started adding a lot of ruckus that we didn't need. So we're happy to share that address with you, but it won't be here. All right. Marcy, are you still on with us?
Yep, I'm still on.
All right. Yes, ma'am. You and Treyas, y'all want to present your deal?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna let Trias do it. Now I have a question. Can we show pictures or can we drop the link to the website in our in the chat?
You can do both, whatever you like. Do you have an Excel or Word document or what? Something?
Yeah, I have the pictures up. I actually have the pictures up now.
Okay, I should be able to give you access to, I might just be able to, there's different ways to do it. I'm gonna make you host, and then you're gonna have to make me host back so that, but
Okay.
Go ahead.
All right, can everybody see that?
I see it.
All right.
Can everybody hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, good evening, everybody. My name is Triez, and this is my partner, Marcy. We are both owners of Martre Properties. We did purchase a property from Jose. We purchased a couple of properties from Jose. This one in particular is down in the Albany Dunes mobile home down in Albany, Georgia. This one is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath that we rehab. I wish we could show you some of the before pictures so you can actually see the difference night and day. We pulled up all the carpets, so we have hardwood floors in the main area, family room area, vinyl flooring throughout the rest of the house. New paint job, plumbing has been restored. Electrical, we're still in the process of getting that taken care of, but for the most part, that has been done. The pictures that Marcy is showing right now is the master bedroom. We actually pulled the garden tub out and left that area optional. So that's the master closet. The home is actually manufactured. It's a
Sorry about that.
It's a Phoenix Waycross built in 1995, and the size is a 16 by 80. So it's a pretty long property. So property management down there, Tanisha is really awesome. So we actually have her on the lookout to help us out with a couple of tenants if that's a possibility. The house did have central heating and air. However, we did have an issue with the air conditioning units. So we will be putting in window units for each room, but we won't put them in there until we actually get the property sold and locked down for somebody to actually take over, and they'll get a brand new unit for each room once we get that taken care of. So this particular one, we have it listed for sale for $18,500. We will do a rent to own if that's a possibility for someone. And last case scenario, we will be willing to rent, but we definitely want to just try and get it off our hands and sell it, or do a rent to own if that's a possibility. So if anybody has any questions about the property, I'm actually going to drop the link in the chat. I have to copy it again. So what we did was we set up our website, and in the website, it'll have a questionnaire for you to just kind of vet out who's really serious about purchasing the property. We did put in a brand new front door, brand new back door. So it's a lot of new things that we did put into the property in the little time that we've had it. It has recently been occupied. So the last occupancy was back in February. So it hasn't been vacant that long, and we don't want to have it vacant too much longer. So if anybody's interested, I'll drop our information in the chat and just let us know what you think.
Couple questions there. And real quick, I want to mention this. Marcy and Trey is there. They spoke like true GMHU students, right? Phenomenal job done. Proud. So 16 by 80, that's the biggest single wide does that make? Beautiful, very spacious, absolutely. She did not mention, unless I missed it, lot rent at this park is only $250, and it does include trash. Now with this park here, we do have a 5-year agreement where the mobile home cannot be moved, but it also means that in those 5 years, that $250 lot rent does not go up. So see, that's a plus. Asking $18,500, what is the down payment if you do finance?
Well, we really would like to get half at least, considering the experience that we just had, but we're willing to work with people. If they have cash to put down, we're willing to work with them, but we would prefer half up front.
Okay. So yeah, definitely share the link with us there. And Gloria, if you can put your email on the chat so they can also send it to you, we may just go ahead and drop it on the Let's Do Deals tomorrow morning when we do the recap. It'll be good to place all these deals on there. So Marcy, if you can, go ahead and make me host again.
All right, so tell me, how do I do that?
Go to participants, click on my name.
All right, cool. Got you.
Okay. Vivian, you had a deal?
There you go, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, are you presenting or are you just talking on it?
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly go through, there's a couple of them, right? So I'm just gonna quickly go through all of them. I have them on the Excel spreadsheet to do it.
Same
so we can
thing,
do
I
it.
made you host, so go ahead. And see, here's one thing, let me toss this out there to you. We're all in here for the same thing. really, let's talk about it for a slight second. Something a lot of people don't like to talk about that we're gonna brag about. Money. We're all here for money. We're here to make a passive income wealth, create better tomorrow for all of us, right? Is it possible that we could all network on here and say, hey, I don't have a deal yet, not yet, but maybe I have a buyer for Miss Treyas, Miss Marcy, or Vivian. Would they pay me a referral? Ask them. My guess, yeah, they'll pay you. Okay.
We'll
So
be
let's
happy
all-
to.
Let's work
Please.
together. Okay. Ideas. So where is sorry about that, baby. Go ahead.
That's all right, honey. Do your thing. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Just let me know that everybody can see. Can you see?
There she is. Yes.
Okay, so this is so we have 5 properties in Greensboro, Georgia, and 1 in Athens, and 2 of the properties in Greensboro are move-in ready. So what we're looking to do is actually split these up in into packages, right? And so the first 2 that are move-in ready, and they are both 2-1s, as you can see, is 12 by 48. The first one here, and needed some significant rehab. The flooring, we put in carpet, vinyl. Interestingly enough, we had some carpet from before from other projects, so we decided to use that carpet, so saved us on some cost and stuff. So this is a C park. Okay, so the rental rates in this park is still, because it was a big rental park, and they switched it over into a rent-to-own park with a lot more ownership. But the rental rate in this area is about $750 to $800, and the resale value is between $18,000 and $20,000 for this. Now, I will say when I show the other one, similar numbers because the similar size. Just like Marcy talked about there, and Treyas talked about, you know, we borrowed on this property and stuff like that. And so we were not looking to hold long-term on this property. We were looking to sell this property outright. And we decided to really put this forward to investors more so for somebody who wanted to really hold and really capitalize on the rental part of this and create some cash flow for themselves to be able to do that. Okay. So that was the first one. Oh, let me make this a little smaller so you guys can see this here. I don't want to make it too small, but same thing. So the first one doesn't have appliances. The second one does have appliances. It's a little bigger. We created a little bit more value from that second one. But again, the lot rent is $300, pretty much the same retail value, $18,000 to $20,000. The investor deal that we're looking at for that package of the 2 is the purchase price being around $30,000. Again, we're able to negotiate that a little bit. But what the biggest thing on this is that the ROI, if you're looking at that over 5 years, you're able to double your investment on that, which is phenomenal because you definitely can't get that in real estate, right? And you're cash flowing about $400 to $450 a month, right? With these properties in this area. The great thing about this, guys, is that we have a lot of interest in the properties, but because when we started going through this, we were trying to get cash, you know, to cash out of it or whatever the case is, we weren't really taking some of these individuals, but we have a whole list of individuals who are already pretty much pre-qualified and able to put down anywhere between $4,000 and $5,000 as a down payment to actually get into the properties and then start paying, you know, rent from the get-go. Okay, so those are the move-in ready property side. And then on the other side, we have 3 other properties on the same park that are still going to be ending up going to do some fix and flip. We do have a contractor slated to do that. It depends on whether or not, you know, we're kind of open to whether we're going to JV, whether we're going to do that, whether we're going to sell it to investors. We're kind of open right now based on this, but these are the numbers for this. They're pretty good numbers. This particular one, it's 12 by 48. Again, it's a 2-1. So same price point. Really, the biggest thing in this particular property, because we already put on a new roof on this property, we put on a new metal roof, is that it's going to be the ceiling. Other than that, the ceiling and then putting in some cabinets, this property is, and some paint, this property is ready to go. All right. This one here, another 2-1. This one, let me make it a little smaller so you guys can see. Okay, 2-1. This one here, again, we have some ceiling work to be done. The flooring is fine. Just some paint, cabinets and everything are fine. This one has some roof work to be done. Just some patches of the roof to be done. There's no active leaks or anything like that. As you can see some sheetrock work that needs to be done here in this back bedroom here. There is some, in some of these, we already have some, some AC units, not in all of them, but some of them already have the AC units already in them, and just really a good paint job, and they're ready to go. And then this is the largest one of them all. It's still a 2-1, but it's a 14 by 60. Okay. And the flooring, we have some flooring. Oops. Ooh, where did you go? Lost you. Okay. We had some flooring that needs to be done in this one and some sheetrock. Okay. The cabinets for the kitchen and everything are good. We're going to trash the appliance that's there. We're not going to put appliances inside here. But everybody already loved this one because it's that large, and that's about it. Roll some vinyl out in this and it's ready to go. This one, you'll get a little bit more on the rental side just because of the size of it. It's a little bit larger, but it is also ready to go. We have a crew ready to go with this. That's why we're like, it's an opportunity to maybe do a JV with somebody. It's an opportunity to sell it to some investors. There's some opportunity with this package, this threesome, but we do want to do it as a package of 3. Okay. And then the last one we have property in Athens. Make this smaller, all move-in ready. This is a B+ park, a lot of amenities, pool, clubhouse, playground, big time family friendly. You know, it's again a 2-1, a little bit higher lot rent at $355, but the rental rate, you can get $800 to $850. You can even push a little bit more, but conservatively, that's a safe place to get that. And then the resale value is anywhere between 25 and 26.5. Again, a lot of good interest inside here. We have people that are ready to put down anywhere between $5,000 and $7,000 to move in here. So great cash flow. That's what we got. So anybody interested, just hit me up. I'll put my information in there, and let me know if you guys know of anybody or if you guys are interested in discussing it a little bit more.
Good stuff. Make me host
Thank
when you
you.
get a second there, Vivian.
All right.
So the first 2, little recap for her, I wanted to kind of just reiterate on. It's again, you know, I'm not against real estate. Many people have always wondered, are you against real estate because of the way I compare them? I compare them to make sense of numbers, nothing more. I love it all. If it's a good investment and if it brings the ROIs, I don't care if it's candy, you know, we invest in it. But when you talk about, like Vivian just said, 30,000 for 2 mobile homes. Now that is 2 mobile homes that are move-in ready. A lot of you are wondering, well, I don't want to deal with the handyman or contractor. Again, I can't blame you in a sense. So if you can bypass that, like Vivian's already done in these 2 properties, he's already rehabbed them, made them beautiful, move-in ready. All you need is a tenant. And you're looking for a more longer passive income, this would be a perfect fit for you. Get both of those on for 30,000. You can't get 2 houses for 30,000. Not move-in readies and start collecting what? $400 to $450 to pocket a month. That's $900 a month. You can't beat that. So think from a strategic point in that sense. Okay. Anybody else have any deals to present? See.
Hey, is it me, Victor? I'm on
Hey,
my
Victor.
phone. I might be able to share. I don't know, but I can
Absolutely.
try.
Yeah, let me make you host as well. I'm going to figure out how to use this so I don't have to keep going back and forth, but I made you host now. Go ahead.
Okay, let me see. No, I won't be able to share. I seen my. I'm looking for the file, but it's not. I don't have it on the phone. So
That's
But
fine if
I'll
you just
post
want to
it.
talk about it. And then tomorrow when we do the recap on the Let's Do Deals, probably around 10 in the morning, go ahead and go on there and also drop whatever links you may have on it. But if you want to talk on it now, you're welcome to.
Yes. So we have 5 mobile homes in Dublin, Georgia. All of them. There are 5 of them. So we are asking for all 5, 9,800, I believe. And if there's somebody like interested in the mobile homes, we're willing to do like owner finance. So if you don't have the money right now to do it, I mean, just fix it up, sell it, and give us the money later. We don't need the money right now, but I mean, it's just an opportunity that for someone that may not have the money to buy them. And I will post the photos again in the Do Deals page on Facebook, so that way you can see it. So I'll do that maybe later today when I get home.
Great. So in case y'all missed that, Victor's not only providing an opportunity here for y'all, but he also mentioned if you're low on funds and still want to get started into mobile home investing, he is even willing to work with you on getting paid later. Take the investment, start it up, and then pay later. Did I understand that correct, Victor?
Yes, that's correct. If you don't have the money, I mean, just let me know. I will put my phone on the chat. Send me a text, and if you're interested, like I said, you don't have the money right now, just take it home, fix it up, whatever, and then you pay me back whenever you sell the home. It might be, I don't know, 6 months, whatever it takes. I mean, we don't need the money like I said right away. So it's just an opportunity for someone that doesn't have the money to buy it right now. So yeah, I'll put my phone number on the chat.
I love it. Put something on the chat myself. Great call. I love them more than just myself presents deals. I didn't have that many deals to present tonight, so I'm glad some of y'all came on here. This is great stuff. So, all right. Let me see on here. I think that's everybody. Anybody else have any deals? Good deal. We will put the recap tomorrow morning at 10 in the morning on the Let's Do Deals. If you don't already follow that, make sure you go to Facebook Market Group Place and just look it up. Also, if you're not part of these calls or you're not getting the email, okay, send us your email. Send it to myself, to Gloria, to Monica. They've all put their email on there, so you can send it directly and we can add you as part of the CRM so that you can start getting updated on any coaching, any deals coming up, any hot deals, etc. Some of you, if you're not getting that, every Thursday we send a hot deal. That is typically one of the deals from the sheet here where we break it down, all the numbers. You're welcome to ask on that, okay? So definitely send us an email on that as well. Let's see. Prim, you're welcome to talk on that if you like. Up to you.
Hey everybody, how you doing? So soon I will be having shipments of wall panels where Home Depot and Lowe's sells. And you know Home Depot and Lowe's, they're gonna always raise the price. And the panels I'm gonna be getting is gonna be half the price as Home Depot. It's cheaper. I will be getting doors, 28-inch doors. I'll be getting ceiling panelings, 4x8s, already set with the smooth texture or rough texture. So, you know, quick fix. And basically that's it. I'm gonna be having the main stuff. So walls, wall panelings, ceiling, and doors. And I'll be sending out the information soon for that.
Prim, if you want to put your email or a phone number if you want, in case y'all missed that, Prim is basically saying if you need off-market material at a discount, hit me up. It doesn't get much better than that. Awesome. Okay. All right. I think that's all the announcements that we have and all the deals at this time. I was actually trying to copy because a lot of you have put y'all's information on here. I want to make sure I capture it all and put it on the recap. If you see me miss your stuff, just go on and do it yourself. If you don't mind, just drop a little comment and make sure that everybody can see that on there. I'll even do it as a promotion for tomorrow, so it stays on top like an advertisement. But all right, great call. Anybody needs to follow up with anybody, you can follow with Gloria. You can hit Monica up as well, and or deal with directly. So, all right. Well, thank you all for joining. Look forward to seeing y'all Sunday. Don't forget Sunday, we have another coaching series. All right, y'all have a good night.